Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rainman, and I'm bringing you another just regular old commentary. I'm just like not a live comment. I guess it is because I'm watching the game right now, but I already know what happens in this. It's another one of those games that I talked like my previous game on Arcade, where it is just absolutely bananas. I think this was right after that one, and it was just as good and just as nuts. But that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what's been going on in my life lately. Let's see, two weekends ago, hope you guys knew that I forgot to mute the game on my computer. 2 weekends ago, about maybe 3, my dad ran a half marathon on his 59th birthday, which is really freaking sweet to me, okay? You know many 59-year-olds, you can run 13.1 miles, that is awesome. Not only did he do that, which I'm so proud of him for, he ran it with his younger brother and his younger sister, my Uncle Randy and my Aunt Annie. My Uncle Randy is 7 years younger. My Aunt Annie is, I think about 12 years younger than my dad. And so it was just really cool that he got to run it, not only run it at the age of 59 on his 59th birthday, but do it with his brother and his sister. And then I had another one of his brothers, my Uncle George, who is 14 years younger than my dad. And then he was there with his twin sons, my cousins Keegan and Griffin, and they ran a 5K. Unfortunately, I am not in shape at all, so I didn't do anything. Well, I watched and stuff, but yeah, that was a pretty sweet predator. Although if they had had a not my cousins, obviously, if they had had a trophy, they would have been fine. But it was really cool. I got to hang out, got to see my dad finish and everything, and then got to see other people finish. Like probably besides my dad and my dad ran with his brother and sister the whole time. Well, the second coolest part besides that was I got to see a guy in full military gear with pack finish the race, and he got a standing ovation, and it was just amazing. See a guy that said he's in the military in full gear, so he's probably sweating his ass off because he has the cargo pants on, the full with the shirt and the pack and everything. We obviously didn't have a gun, but so everyone just gave him standing ovation. I mean, honestly, that is awesome that you can run 13.1 miles in full gear when other people can't even do that just like normal, like wearing shorts. See, this game I'm using Assault, which I normally don't use, but I guess for me, what I usually base on the map and like what perks, what the kill streak or point, whatever you want to call it, whatever say point system or kill system you use, whether it's support, assault, strike package. That's strike package. Whether it's assault, support, or specialist. Because if I'm doing specialist, that means for me that's a shotgun or an SMG. Because that means with that I want to be just causing as much havoc as possible. The best way to do that is not to be using like a helicopter or using a UAV. It's just to be running around and just causing havoc. The best way to do that, in my opinion, is to be running specialists. You have as many perks as possible, so it's extremely hard to kill you. It's like, yeah, obviously, if you have like Dead Silence, Assassin, Blind Eye, Blast Shield, all that good stuff, it's gonna be a lot harder to kill you than your normal persons, because you're gonna be like a super soldier. And so obviously I do that because I don't really want to be sitting back with an SMG or shotgun. The whole point is to be in their face. It's not to be just like sitting back from far, putting pot shots into guys and stuff. And then for support, that's usually with an assault rifle. That's where you with that you actually want to be aggressive. So you could do that. I guess you could use that with SMGs, because the thing is, if you die, it doesn't matter. So you want to be, I guess you want to be so with that I'm capturing points. I'll be chasing kills. Stuff works with assault. Ironically, you don't want to be assaulting the enemy at all because you want to be sitting back. You want to be sitting back and not dying, so that can work well with snipers. And the problem with that is, unless you're like a sick, like quick scoper or something. Look at that spawn. That was dreadful. You saw me kill him on his kill cam, and he spawned behind me. Which, yeah, so that's one of the reasons why this game it can be very annoying. But I use assault rifle. I do not use specialist. I usually use assault support, and I usually go for support just because I usually go negative. I don't like sitting back. I like charging forward, and I'm always, if you watch my games, for me, if B is not captured, then I'm not doing my job. I should be running forward and getting as much as I can. And unfortunately, in this class, I do not have trophy system, which is by far the best way. Besides, like, to get, if you want to get captured, have trophy system on and have extreme conditioning, so you get there as fast as possible. Then, so it's the easiest way to defend a point is by throwing a grenade or using a kill streak. And obviously, with a trophy system, it destroys that. So you're safe. Like I said, when I used to, honestly, even though I'm ranking solid, still I'm going aggressive because if we don't have 2 points and one of them probably not B, then I'm not doing my job at all. And that was kind of a dumb decision making by me. Is this a game? I know I had this one game where I was really cool. I defend B in probably the weirdest way possible. I don't want to spoil it. I'll have another video about it. So after that, let's see. This past weekend, I went with my dad, my Uncle George, who I talked about earlier, and my best friend Thomas, you guys should all know, where I've done lots of videos with him, and I've done like live commentaries. I've done, yeah, out of everyone I've done videos that I've done with him the most, because he's my best friend, and he's the closest thing I have to a brother. But I went with him. I said my dad, Thomas, and my Uncle George went to a brewery called Three Floyds, and it was awesome. We drank beer and told some stories. Stuff was just an absolute blast. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I'm glad I went. And then the next day, Thomas's older brother Nick, who's also one of my very good friends, he had a diaper party, which is like, because his wife is due about, I'm going to say 2 or 3 weeks from the time I'm making this commentary, which is May 22nd, 2012. We'll probably upload the next day or 2 days after. But instead of a baby shower, like for women, they buy like all the clothes and like the bassinet and the crib and the stroller. For the guys, is one of the things that costs money for if you're having a kid is put diapers. So I never even heard this, but my friend posted it's a very good idea. So you go out and you drink and stuff, which is what men like to do. A lot of people like to do when they're celebrating something. So we went out and then we bought him diapers. So instead of like, because for his wife's shower they'd already gotten all the essentials, but diapers cost a lot of money. So we went to a driving range, and then you went out, and it was just a blast. And this guy picture, I'm just like, I don't know why, god damn it. And I did that. I think I was that wagon here. I don't know. But yeah, this game, as you can see, it's absolutely bananas. I've been capturing, defending, we've been losing points left and right, but I love games like this. Like I want games. I want every game to be like this, where I have to be at the top of my game, where I have to constantly doing stuff. Instead, when there's guys just like randomly camping and sitting back and just accepting defeat, which I can never do. I guess you say it's a tryhard, but I don't see why people are like, oh my god, you're such a tryhard. You should be doing that because that you should want to win. That's the whole point of the play. Obviously, I want to have fun too. Like I'm not like extremely competitive, where like if I lose, I will just rage and quit and everything. I mean, I don't enjoy losing. No one should, but hope no one's going to interrupt me. My sister's trying to interrupt me last time, but she's gone. But yeah, so this game, I'm not gonna say the steps at the end because I can't even look at it. Well, okay, what else should I talk about? Okay, and then tomorrow, or I guess the 23rd, is a Wednesday. For my dad's birthday, I got him, his 2 brothers, and my brother-in-law, my uncle Brett, who was married to my aunt Annie. We're going to a White Sox game, and we're going to tailgate, and then we're going to drink some of the beers I got at the brewery, and it's just going to be a blast. Like, just men being men. You can't get much manlier than going to a baseball game and tailgating and drinking beer and grilling and everything. It's just so much fun. That I am working now, and I have no problem spending my money to give back to the people I love, to my dad and my uncles and everything. And what else can I talk about? What's happening with my channel since this game's kind of come to a close? Yeah, this is awesome. The guy on the team got a Moab, and I believe I still get ahead of him. You're just like, oh my god, I want a type helicopter so bad, and I end up hoisting my Predator. They're like, okay, you did. Wait till the Moab is gone, and then it's like, where's everybody? Where are they? I'm like, where? Oh, that looks like a guy. Oh, there's a guy, and I just completely botched it up. But then it's like, yes, I got my attack helicopter. Because when you use assault, it's like, oh, I just want to get the next thing in my package, because obviously if you die, you don't get it. So But that's okay. What was I talking about? I keep blah. This is kind of ah. I hate when this happens. All right, there's games come to a close, but when you see the end result, I'll tell you about my stats. Where they were absolutely ridiculous. Future my channel, I'm gonna be doing a face-off guide, and then hopefully doing some more face-off, making some face-off vids with Thomas, hopefully, and my other friends. All right, so we won 200, 164, but we were down by decent amounts in school. I didn't get the game. I get the game income, but I didn't get the title or the emblem or anything like that. All right, 35 kills. 4 assists, 24 deaths, which is pretty awesome. But I looked it up on Elite, which is awesome. It's just a free version. I had 8 captures and 17 defense. I've never had that many defense in my life. So basically one of every 2 of my kills, I was defending a point. Which I'm sorry. I mean, look, I didn't get a mow up. I didn't go 60 and 10. But can you get much better than that as being an overall team player? So. Yeah, this game, I wish every game was like this one and the one I did in the last commentary. So, yeah, be on the lookout for a face-off guide. That's my next video after this, and then hopefully just some regular face-off videos of me playing with my friends. So, peace.